Hello, wrestling fans! This is Sean's View Entertainment, the most dedicated and prolific WWE news source on the web. Subscribe now for hourly WWE breaking news, hard-hitting rumors, and more. And don't forget to smash that bell for notifications, comment, and share. Are you a true wrestling fanatic? Become a channel member right now to show your support and send us super thanks in the comment section today.
We are going to jump right into this one because this one is major. This one is huge. This one is cataclysmic, ladies and gentlemen. According to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, according to those in the know at this hour and at this time, and good morning, good AM, get out your Denny's, get out your IHOP, your McDonald's, your Burger King, your KFC, whatever breakfast you may be having, your grits, your cereal, your bacon, your eggs, your enchilada, whatever it may be. Maybe you got a drink, maybe you got a water. Maybe it's Law and Order. Remember to become a channel member today, and remember to smash that hype button. Hype up the video. It definitely helps out the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news on John Cena's future. Is John Cena really retiring at Saturday night's main event? Or is this just a big ruse? Is this just pulling the wool over our eyes? Is this just a big angle? Is this just a big storyline? The biggest fan theory about John Cena's future in wrestling has now been acknowledged publicly by the company itself through the WWE website. Now, again, this is not from hearsay or gossip or speculation. No. This is through the definitive, the actual WWE website. You can't get much more confirmed than this. John Cena's year-long retirement tour is set to end tomorrow on Saturday night's main event on Peacock, where he insists that his match against Gunther at Saturday night's main event will be his absolute last time wrestling. However, John Cena recently admitted that he had a lot of chatter. John Cena heard a lot of chatter about him appearing at WrestleMania 42 next April. Yes, you heard that right. A lot of chatter going on about John Cena, ladies and gentlemen. The long-running rumor was given new life when WWE.com published a column of the Pat McAfee show. In the piece, directly suggested that Cena's retirement talk might be a setup. It might be a setup. Playfully wrote under the title, "What would be shocking? That The Rock could return to challenge John Cena to a rubber match since they are 1-1 against each other at WrestleMania. And at WrestleMania 42 to claim John Cena's soul." With the comments that have been presented, and not an official WWE plan, although it was on the WWE website, the fact that WWE used its main website to stir this specific rumor is a major development. Is John Cena truly retiring? Is this the end of John Cena? The article is the first time that the WWE has officially put the idea of John Cena versus The Rock trilogy at WrestleMania 42 into the public conversation. Now, again, guys, maybe, there's nothing to it, but if it's on the WWE website, there's got to be something to it, right? Maybe John Cena is starting to question, well, wait a minute, was this a good idea? Do I really want to retire? Do I still have the itch to want to wrestle? Do I still have the itch to want to do this over and over again? Obviously, guys, you can cut the tension. Either way, it is going to be remarkable. Either way, it is going to be monumental, viewers. And that is just the first headline. We got multiple headlines in this video, just like we do every video. Remember to donate with a super thanks donation below, guys. So important to donate. So important to become a channel member to this channel to help me stay on YouTube because I can't do it alone. I don't want to go homeless. I don't want to be helpless. I need this. If everyone even donated $1, if everybody donated $1, it would help out the show with your credit card. But ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that John Cena wasn't the only one retiring? Wasn't the only one leaving the WWE on Saturday night's main event? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, you damn right, viewers, fans, and subscribers, because we got some breaking news. We got some startling news coming out of World Wrestling Entertainment because somebody else will be following. Somebody will be in the footsteps of John Cena leaving the WWE. Now, I don't know if the star necessarily is going to retire as much as they might be taking a break or going to another promotion or just stepping away from the WWE. But ladies and gentlemen, this is crucial. This is major. And, well, some might say that this is sad. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this hour, because right now, this morning, and guys, this is why we do multiple videos a day in case there's any changes or developments. Because this morning, one Our sources get into, and some of them, I'll be honest, yes, some of them, sometimes the sources I have are right, and sometimes they're wrong, but that's the chance I'll take. I'll either end up looking really good, or I'll end up looking really bad, but again, this is why we do multiple videos a day. Now, sources are confirming a chilling report, viewers. Absolutely chilling, and I don't know if it's so much thrilling. John Cena is not alone in leaving WWE after Saturday night's main event tomorrow, just under 24 hours away. This Saturday, a second equally massive WWE star is reportedly walking out of the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. for the last time. Now, is it a contract negotiation? Is it just a rumor? Is it a headline? Is it speculation? This is happening, and WWE is in a full-blown crisis right now, viewers. Let's put this into context and show you how serious and just how important this really is. We're already losing John Cena, right? We're already losing him, or supposedly we are, right? The face of the company for 2 decades. The man who defined hustle, loyalty, and respect. That alone is monumental. We were prepared for that goodbye. We understood that the chapter was closing. But now, as John Cena prepares for his final bow, another equally significant figure is reportedly packing their bags and preparing to exit stage left. Now, this isn't someone from catering. This isn't a new NXT call-up. This isn't a jobber. This is a star that has graced main event cards, held titles, and is instantly recognizable. Their faces on merchandise, their images on promotional material, their presence on the roster is indispensable. It is undeniable. And no, I'm not talking about Cody Rhodes because I said the name undeniable. Viewers, fans, and subscribers, according to those in the know, could it be someone who has been with the company for well over a decade? Someone who has been and seen through multiple eras come and go. Someone who perhaps feels that they've done it all. Think about the stalwarts. What about someone who has been a mainstay in title pictures, not just once, but across multiple divisions? Someone who knows what it feels like to hold the championship around their waist and perhaps feels that there's nothing left to prove. Consider the decorated veterans, viewers, fans, and subscribers. And here's the kicker. Here is the absolute kicker, guys. What if this isn't about being unhappy with creative? What if this is purely contractual? A refusal to agree to terms, an expiration date hit, and a choice made not to re-sign with WWE as their contract concludes. Think about those deals that are rumored to be expiring soon. Is it someone like, well, a KO Kevin Owens, someone who has had a fantastic high-profile run but is always unpredictable? He's a veteran, a former champion. He fits some of the criteria. What about someone like, well, Bayley, a cornerstone of the women's division, a Grand Slam champion, someone who has dedicated years to the company? Could she be looking for a new challenge, a new way out? Perhaps even someone who has constantly delivered in high-stakes matches, who has been considered one of the best in-ring performers of their generation. Someone who perhaps feels that their legacy is already solidified. Is it time for a new chapter? We're talking about pure talent here, viewers. Think of Triple H. Think of the game. He's already scrambling to replace multiple top stars in the industry. He's dealing with the fallout of John Cena's retirement. Now he has to contend with another gaping hole being torn in his roster. This isn't just about losing talent. It's about the perception. It's about stability. It's about the message this sends to other superstars whose contracts are coming up or who want to leave the WWE. Someone like a Karrion Kross who thinks they're going to go off and make more money, which they probably are. Is this a sign of dissatisfaction? Is it about money, or is it about the allure of a new opportunity? Perhaps with other ventures that are making a lot of noise right now, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. We can probably rule out anyone who just signed a new deal, or anyone who is still in the early stages of a main roster push, or anyone currently holding a major championship, unless that championship is also part of the plan. This has to be someone who has earned the right to make a decision quite like this. But why now? Why choose Saturday night's main event? Now, again, we are going to get into the star that could be potentially leaving along with John Cena. We are going to get into that, guys. But why now? Why choose Saturday night's main event the same night that John Cena is retiring out? The same night John Cena is going to go off to the sunset. The same night that John Cena says goodbye. A show that is already steeped in tension with Cena's departure. To make this move right now, it's got to be calculated. The timing is either a coincidence or a deliberate statement. It magnifies the impact. It creates undeniable headlines, viewers. Let me tell you that. Remember, if you want more videos like this, click the bell, subscribe, turn on all notifications, hype up the video, become a channel member today. And what does it mean? What does this mean for the future of WWE? If two top stars walk out on the same night, does it send a ripple effect through the locker room? Does it empower others to leverage their position more aggressively? Does it open the door for other ventures to swoop in and grab talent at a time of vulnerability? This isn't just a departure, viewers. This is a potential seismic shift that will define the landscape of professional wrestling for WWE specifically in 2026. So the stage is set. John Cena's last dance. Gunther, is he going to pull out? Is he going to be there? Is Gunther really going to be the final opponent? Is this really going to be John Cena's retirement song, his swan song? Is this going to be the end of John Cena, or is this just an angle, a storyline, something that was a cash cow where John Cena made more money each night that he came up with new merchandise for a new city, a new town, a new retirement, a new this is the last time I'll be in this arena, a new this is the last time I'll be in this country, a new this is the last time I'll be in this state, this will be the last time I'm in this city. There was a lot of money on the line. There was a lot of money on the table for John Cena there. Again, the specter of a second massive star walking away, leaving another undeniable void. This Saturday, prepare for the unexpected because a new era is dawning and it might be starting with a mass exodus. Subscribe, hit that bell because the moment we get a name, you will be the first to know. And right now, the rumored name, and this is a big one, is The Miz and Randy Orton. Yes, you heard that right because, again, WWE has not been using Randy Orton. WWE has been underutilizing Randy Orton. They have been making Randy Orton lose. They've made Randy Orton look weak, sometimes making Randy Orton look like a jobber, opening the show, not using him correctly, or not using him at all. Again, The Miz and Randy Orton, guys, are the two names at the top of the list that could be leaving the WWE along with John Cena. Again, pure rumor, pure speculation at this stage of the game. What would how is the WWE going to, and again, a report went out earlier this morning about the WWE, and we already knew this. This was already obviously, penned in. This was already penciled in. We already knew that the WWE was positioning and thinking that Braun Breaker was the future of the WWE, and that's all great and fine, and he probably is, and he probably will be, okay? But you got to build the WWE on more than just a Braun Breaker. You see, there was always 2 or 3 guys you could build the WWE upon. One time, it was Hogan and Andre. Then it was Hogan and the Warrior. Then it was Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. Then it was Brock Lesnar and John Cena. Then it was Randy Orton and Batista. There was always 2 or 3 top guys you had to build the WWE on. You had Triple H and John Cena at one point, right? John Cena and Randy Orton, whatever you want to go by. Now, all right, well, you got Braun Breaker. And that's all fine and well. And that's all dandy, okay? But you need somebody, the piece to the carrot. You need that peanut butter to the jelly, if you know what I'm saying, here on the Brash and the Braves, where we give you the delivery, where we give you the energy. Nobody gives you the kind of heart and hustle, the passion, than Sean's View Entertainment. There is no AI. There's no fixes. There's no edits. Sean Entertainment brings it to you in real time because I believe in the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. So who do you think is going to follow in John Cena's footsteps? Who is going to retire? Who is going to leave? Well, again, it's not so much they're going to retire, but they may want to go where the grass may be greener, where they actually have an angle, where they actually have a storyline, where they're actually used prominently. And again, if you look at The Miz and Randy Orton over the last several years, they have definitely been underutilized. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Again, could it be The Miz? Could it be Randy Orton? Could it be Bayley? Could it be Sheamus? Again, Sheamus is another name that has been thrown around, too, that could be leaving the WWE sooner than we think. Again, this is absolutely blockbuster, viewers. Make no mistake about it. It is blockbuster. It is infesting. It is ingesting. You got to swallow it. You got to take it. You got to think about it. It's all going to materialize right before your very eyes, viewers. This may be one of the most historic weekends in WWE history, or it could signal a very, very hard times for the WWE going into 2026. Is the fix absolutely in? We are also receiving word right now, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, we are receiving word of something else big and major going down. Because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and newsletters, I'm going to be working on yet, and we're going to capitalize on this, another major significant story we're going to bring to you a little bit later on. Remember to set a reminder on your cell phone, your iPhone, your laptop, your TV, your watch, whatever phone you have, set a reminder to watch Show and View around the clock. We put up at least 3 videos a day, sometimes more. We settle the score. Who is going to follow? Who is going to leave with John Cena, if anybody? Plenty more to come. Subscribe.